Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Monday, November 27th, 2017. Welcome back everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you enjoyed the break as much as I did. I played tons of World of Warcraft and a little bit of PUBG, and that's about it. Oh yeah, Gold Rush. I bought Gold Rush, and I have absolutely no idea how to play it. Let me know if you got any good games during the Black Friday sale in the comment section down below. Today's top story is about Destiny 2, and while I was on break, it was discovered that Bungie had implemented a hidden XP reducer for players who earned a lot of experience in a short period of time. In some cases, it would reduce XP gains by as much as 95%. After its discovery, Bungie naturally flipped the fuck out and turned it off, but couldn't just leave it at that. Previously, a player would require 80,000 XP in order to level up. That number has now been doubled to 160,000. And I get what they're trying to do here, have people play their game for longer, which you're usually driven to do during the leveling process. A great example of that is me during my break, because all I did was level a WoW character. Once that cow hits 110, I'm taking a break. On the surface, this is not a bad thing, but the way Bungie is encouraging players is by extending the grind rather than making that grind more enjoyable. And sorry if we want more fun, good games over games that are simply numbers on top of more numbers and grinding on top of more grinding. The end of this year is really shaping up to be who can make the most deplorable game of 2017. Now for the middle of the show, we're going to do things a little bit different, condensing everything down as quickly as possible. Starting with a delay of Black Mesa's Zen DLC until sometime 2018. Chinese developer Tencent announced today their own Battle Royale game called Europa with destructible cover and a real-time weather system. Star Ocean The Last Hope has a new trailer out in stunning 4K resolution that also shows off the HD remaster releasing tomorrow, November 28th. And then another trailer for the sequel to Rainbow Moon called Rainbow Skies, a JRPG releasing to PS3, PS4, and Vita in February 2018. Moving on to some update news with the once PS4 exclusive Nioh finally adding keyboard and mouse support after the game launched more than 2 weeks ago without it. And then Star Citizen has raised $1 million in a single day. Actually, that's not news. They've done it before, so let's move on. The grand total is now just over... Fuck! The grand total is now just over $167 million. Not bad for an indie game! Ha! Next up is a bit of sad news, as Bandai Namco has announced the online services for Demon's Souls will be shutting down on February 28th, 2018. It sucks that it's gotta go, but I'm guessing not many people were still using it, but let me know if you're still playing Demon's Souls in the comment section down below. And then Farfetch'd, the duck Pokemon carrying a leek stock, is now catchable worldwide for the next 48 hours, and trainers in Japan have first-time access to the Australian Pokemon, Kangaskhan. If you want to learn more about any of these shorts, please see the links in the description down below, along with timestamps and links for sources for all of today's stories. In other Pokemon Go news, here's an Ars Technica article alleging that Pokemon Go has not only led to more traffic accidents, but deaths as well. Remember, Niantic, I am not the one claiming this, I am just a commentator, don't sue me. So now that we have that disclaimer out of the way, up to 250 deaths may have been attributed to driving accidents of people playing Pokemon Go. If you take anything away from this story, it's please do not use your phone while driving. Either pull over or have someone else operate your phone if that happens to be the situation you're in. And before we move on to the main topic for today, it appears we are definitely getting a Devil May Cry 5, as a huge leak was posted to Reset Era today. The post pretty much lays out everything that you would want to know, including the targeted frame rate for consoles, being 60 FPS, the voice acting team, story progression, all of that sort of thing. The release date is set for sometime 2019, and obviously because that's so far out, no specific date can be pinned down just yet. If you want to know more, including some spoilers, please see the links in the description down below. We end the show today with a mother of a 14-year-old being sued by Epic Games for allegedly cheating in Fortnite, responding with a letter to the courts with her own pleadings against the game and attempting to disprove allegations against her son. In the letter, she says that her son did not help create the hack, but only downloaded it, even though it's not that far-fetched that a 14-year-old could help create one, considering Aaron Schwartz was 14 when he helped create the RSS Rich Site Summary. What I'm saying is it's happened before. She also says that she did not give parental consent for her child to play, which is required in Fortnite's terms of service. That one may just end up biting Epic in the ass. In response to the case being about a profit loss, she had noted that Fortnite is a free-to-play game, and Epic would need to provide a statement that her child caused a mass profit loss. Finally, to beat the piñata some more, she alleges that because Epic had released her son's name, they are in violation of Delaware's laws for the release of information of minors. She references the state of Delaware's House Bill 64 specifically, but because there are multiple House Bill 64s in Delaware, she might have some issues with this claim. Do you think the claim should be dismissed, or do you think Epic should continue to press charges? Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you excited for any of these? It's tomorrow's game releases. For PC, Star Ocean, The Last Hope, 4K and Full HD Remaster, Dread Eye VR, Black Mirror, Elminage Original, Priestess of Darkness, and the Ring of the Gods. Loot Run, Atom RPG, and Bystander. For PlayStation 4, Black Mirror and Skyforce Reloaded. For Xbox One, Black Mirror. And for Nintendo Switch, Resident Evil Revelations Collection. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And I wish my college was run by EA. At least then I get a sense of pride and accomplishment for my money. Hi everybody. How's everybody doing? Did you miss me? I missed me. No, I didn't. I was here all the whole time. Welcome back from break. Thank you everybody for putting up with me while I was out for a week. Still in my house. I just didn't want to work for a week because pretty sure you could tell by the end of that, by the end of the last few shows, it's like, I'm not wanting to be here. Want to go play video games. But good news is that today's show was a full show, I feel. Today's show was just great. And I had it written in 3 hours. Okay, now, I'm going to be honest with everybody, a little bit of behind-the-scenes stuff. Dandruff has been staying up till 3 or 4 in the morning to play World of Warcraft. Dandruff shouldn't be doing that. If I do that, I gotta make sure I get enough sleep during the day. I'm an 8-hour minimum kind of guy. I wish I were less than that. I wish it took less time for me to sleep, because of days like today where I was done writing by noon, and then I had to go to take a nap and, sleep. So, the other thing is we have, cloths for the background image. Yay! That was my biggest thing that I was wanting to get done. I have 4 more up there that we're going to do. Tomorrow's going to be blue. Tuesday, blue day. Green on Wednesday. Thursdays are orange. And Friday's purple. Yay! That's going to be great. That's one of my favorite changes, about the new, this new season, or whatever you're going to call it, till we take a break in December. December 21st, by the way, is when shows are going to be done for the year, and I believe I come back on the 8th of January. Let me check that out right now while we're looking at stuff. Yes, 8th of January, I will be back. So yeah, I come back for like 3.5 weeks, and then I take my Christmas break. Literally no news happens around that time, okay? Once it's right before Christmas, there's no news. Last year, I literally was like, okay, because my break was around that time, like, okay, I'm going to take my break and come back, and whoa, there's no news. Literally no news. Second week of December, it starts to get really thin, so be prepared for that. How did everybody like the new format of the show? Do you like the top story up front, right for you, right to you, then leading into everything else? The game releases and updates, and I don't know if you could tell, that was a lot shorter today. I think that's going to work out better. It's a lot easier to write like that. It's a lot easier to just be like blah 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 blah. Then most of the times I was either doing I would do a thing and then give an opinion or whatever. I'm not going to do that. I would like to do that more often. I will do that. The show still has it built in. I just, if it's just releases and stuff, just there's nothing more than a date or something, I'm just going to say, yep, this game's coming out on this day. It's an RPG or whatever. I think that's a good way of handling that a lot better. I still feel like today's show had the same amount of information provided to it. It just took like half the time to write. So, let me know. Please give me some feedback about all that. Whiskers. Whiskers did a show on Wednesday of last week, and the audio was terrible. And he's more of a streamer than an edited content creator. He's really, really good at live streaming. He's really, really good just in his knowledge base. Thank you, Whiskers, for the work you did. I thought the first episode we did was pretty okay. The second one, The second one was what we wanted. Was what we wanted initially, but there was some comments about how the audio wasn't that good in the first one. That's why I asked him if he would redo it. I uploaded that video unmonetized, or as unmonetized as I could possibly get, so that way people didn't feel like I was just redoing it just to make an extra buck. No, I only wanted to redo it. I wanted him to redo it, so that way it showed that Whiskers could put out a quality product. I edited both of those videos, so if you have a problem with the editing, that was me. But in terms of like audio quality, we did some tests before he did the first one, and I don't know what happened. It just, I don't know. I know that he was trying to keep the mic out of the shot. Like, he did not want the mic in the shot, like I've got right now. Like, cause right now you can't see my face. You can't tell that I'm actually talking. I mean, maybe if you look through the pop filter, my broken ass pop filter. But yeah, like, that's gonna be terrible in the audio. I just realized that probably was louder now because the cardioid is right here. Anyway, hi. Yeah, he didn't want to have the mic in the shot. I told him, look, I had the mic in the shot for the longest time for my show. It's fine. It's fine to have the mic in the shot. And he's got a good mic. He's actually got the same mic I have. I just have the USB version. He's got the XLR version. So there may have been some issues with that. I don't know. I just realized that I didn't check my audio before recording, and dandruff may have just fucked up everything completely. We're good. Yes, we're good. Okay. Yay! I don't have to go reshoot the whole show. Yay! That would be bad. I don't want to work anymore today. So this is what happened today too. Little bit of story. And I'm going to say as much as I possibly can without, completely just ruining my wife's and my privacy. So, my wife had gotten paid last week, and we were going to use that money to go out and get cloths for the background and stuff, and this stuff was not that expensive. I'll be honest with you. This stuff was not that expensive. All right. I'm just going to preface it with this. I had gone to withdraw money from an ATM, and I put in my thing, waited for the money to come out, and it gave me an error. ATM gave me an error. It was like, no, I know there's money in there. I know there's money on that account. Where's the money? So I left a note with the grocery store that I had gotten it from, or that the ATM's at. I'm like, what do I do? They're like, call them up and see what happens. So I called up the credit card company that I used, and they're all like, yeah, we see that money's there. Can't do anything with it because it's just going to have to take its time to clear. So I don't have that money. And I mean, we're talking almost $200 here I tried to take out that I just couldn't have access to. So we went out. We just didn't have money to get it last week. Because, I mean, $200 is a lot. Tried to get it. Couldn't get it redone. Couldn't get it, like, the funds released onto the card. So today I ended up having to take a trip out to where I was originally intending on going to go get the stuff. And I got lost. I ended up walking maybe 3 miles, maybe at least 2 miles. I walked at least 2 miles when all I had to do was walk a quarter mile. Because I didn't know where I was going. So that's why the show's up a little bit later today. Hopefully tomorrow, if everything goes right, we have to show up on time. Yay! Because really, I was done writing by noon. Like 11:59, I was like, done. Cool. I'm going to go take a nap. So, thank you for putting up with this, everybody. Let me know what you think of the new thumbnail. Let me know what you think of the new format. Format really isn't that drastically different. You just have the main story up front, and then your usual business of a variety of stuff. I quite like it. I'm pretty happy with it. I think the show is getting more Philly D than ever, because that's exactly what Philly D's Philip DeFranco's format is he does main story, a bunch of little stuff, and then other stuff you'd like to talk about. I stole that. I straight up stole that. I stole it. Thank you, Phil. Bye, everybody. Thank you for watching my show. Social media links are over here. We got your Twitch, we got your Twitter, we got your Facebook, we got your Patreon. Patreon because you love me, because I love your money. Thank you so much. I don't know what else I was going to say. Click over here to watch the last episode. I don't know whatever the fuck it was. Friday something where we talked about loot boxes. Actually, that was last Wednesday's episode. That was Whiskers' episode where we talked about loot boxes, and Hawaii is going to be taking a stance against them, specifically against EA and Battlefront 2. And then click down here to Wait, no. Subscribe up there. That's where the episode was. That episode's. I can't remember how to do this. Bye.